Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Fully with Trudy. I'm your host Trudy. I'm here today with Dami, Kachi, and Edosa. We're here to talk about Europe. It's getting heated. It's getting down the wire. We're going to talk about Arsenal, PSG, Inter Milan, and who's the last team? I'm sorry?
Barcelona.
Barcelona. I wanted to talk more about Man U because you can see because I'm a Man U fan, but I guess we do have to talk about Barcelona. I'm going to take predictions from you guys. I'm going to take reactions for you guys. What's going on with the whole concept of two of the worst English teams doing very, very well in Europe? Is this does this show the class of the Premier League, or is this just a reaction, for the first time that Champions League teams are not dropping down to the European to the Europa League? Oh, I forgot about that. Thank you, Dami. We have to say congratulations to Liverpool for winning their 20th Premier League title. Welcome to the second floor.
Let's clarify. They are 20th English champions, but second Premier League title.
Oh yeah, thank you. Second Premier League. So now they are one above Leicester. So they're proud of you guys. Well, you're one above Leicester, and welcome to the second floor for English titles. It's been lonely here. It's been 13 years we've been alone. So welcome. We're glad to have you. But yeah, before we talk about Liverpool, I want to talk about Europe. Before we talk about Man U as well, let's talk about the Champions League because that takes precedence. I want you guys to give me your predictions. How do you think Arsenal is going to react? Losing the first game, losing over the weekend. Do you think this is a ploy? I remember when they lost, and I realized they lost. I remember what Kachi said when Real Madrid was playing Arsenal, that Real Madrid has Arsenal right where they want them because they lost. I think they lost the previous weekend, so Arsenal would think that they're weak and they were going to get them, but that didn't work. Is this what Arsenal is doing? Or is Arsenal truly out of gas? I'll start with the reigning champions. Demi, what do you think? You're muted, and I'll mute you. Yeah, you're back. Yeah.
For me, it's not really about Arsenal. I think PSG are just in overdrive right now, and they're just too much to compete with. And yeah, Arsenal has been through a grueling season. Lost a couple of guys. Um, they're not really getting a lot of inspiration from other guys right now. Yeah, I just feel like PSG is just firing too hot on all cylinders, and it would just be too much to overcome. I still see PSG winning the tie, but yeah, Arsenal have tried. They've had a, they've had a solid enough season. Try again next year.
I feel like Arsenal's defense should be able to handle PSG. PSG do huff and puff, but I feel like Arsenal's defense, even with all the injuries, do have enough.
Not without Gabriel.
I'm sorry? Even without Gabriel. Even without Gabriel. Because think about it. PSG needed what? Penalty shootout to beat Liverpool. Up on all the huffing and puffing. And they just won this one by one goal. Up on all the huffing and puffing.
It's the semi-finals after all.
I guess the two quality teams. Let's see what catch it. So on. Also, that they were one goal away from drawing with Aston Villa. So, do you think that their inexperience or their tendency to make mistakes is going to come out, or do you think Arsenal can do it, or do you think it's a flat out?
I don't feel like Arsenal has that much marginal experience over the PSG guys.
True.
If I'm not mistaken. So I think on that front is level. But PSG just have so many options. If Dembele falters, there's still Cavardona, there's João Neves, there's Barcola, Vitinha, and then like the PSG is just overwhelming, man. And I think the girls want them to win it for Mbappe. So there's that too.
That's actually what was going to be my question for Kachi. In case you guys don't know, Mbappe is Kachi's favorite player. Do you think that how much would you love it for PSG not only to win it without Mbappe, winning it literally the season after Mbappe left?
Not really. No, they can win it any other season, but something tells me Arsenal are gonna really beat PSG. Like I just don't know. And if Arsenal score the first goal in this tie, like PSG has no choice but to come out because I can already see PSG strategy: score first, sit back, and try and catch Arsenal on the break. But I just think this is the game where Arsenal has to play the game of their life. Like Luis Kelly needs to maintain that level he had against Madrid. Rice doing Rice things. Partey back in there for sure will be good. But I think Merino is also going to be another ace in the hole for Arsenal, where he drops back into that midfield from the false nine position that they play him in. But I honestly see Arsenal winning. I see it like a 3-1. Like PSG will score, but I see Arsenal winning this game. I just don't know. I just don't know why, but I just think this is. I think they're going to be very, very motivated for this game. And if Arsenal score first, they win the game. Easy. And I also think, what's his name? Donnarumma has a mistake in him. To me, Donnarumma has been playing out of his skin the last 2-3 rounds. And if you look at this guy, beginning of the Champions League, my guy was just letting go slip through his hands like anything. And for me, I think he has played his best ever game he can play in his life against Liverpool.
He's due a mistake.
Yeah,
he's due.
That's why he's due several mistakes, I think. Like, because the guy has actually made a lot of mistakes in the earlier rounds in Champions League. I don't see him playing any better than he played against that Liverpool. So for me, I think Arsenal will win this game and go to the final. That's my prediction. 3-1.
I don't say you're the tiebreaker here, but before with you answering the question, I want to add one more for you. We've heard a lot from Arsenal fans online about how they feel about Teta. Is it trophy or bust for Teta this season?
Answer to your second question, no. I don't know who these Arsenal fans are planning to replace Arteta with, but all the best to them. I don't see the logic behind that. I've never been able to connect. Like, even when things were actually bad, I've never been able to understand, why people want him fired. I guess the PSG game, I was just laughing because Kachi was naming key players and then he named 3 DMs. So I don't know what people are.
DM score, man.
No, I get it. It's just that, like, I don't know. I've been thinking about Arsenal recently, and it's kind of like, how much more can this team actually give? Like, at some point, it's just kind of like, there's nothing left. I don't see what's left, right? Like, every single thing that could have gone wrong this season has gone wrong already, right? So, like, sure, people will be disappointed, and I get it. I understand why they're annoyed, but, like, it is what it is. Like, it's like if you go to F1 race and then you're driving a Honda Pilot versus all the cars that guys are driving, like, what? And then not just that,
and people are shouting at you, but you're Lewis Hamilton. You should be passing the other car with your Honda Pilot.
But not just that. Like, your tire will burst in the middle, and then you have to use the emergency tire to, like, start making turns at high speed. Or not just that, turns out like your blinker stopped working, so now every time you try to change lanes, you might actually end up killing yourself or somebody else. Or not.
And you have to second time penalty.
On top of that, like, turns out your engine is short and your car is overheating, like, and you have to stop every couple of minutes to pour water. Oh, and then your power steering fluid is leaking. Like, please, what do you want? What was you? So I think, like, in a season where we've seen big teams actually fall away with 1 or 2 injuries, like a manager that has lost every single member of his team for at least 2 games this season, to still be where he is, like, you don't fire that person. You try to help him next year. And funny good thing is that, a lot of the links out right now are giving credence to that. Like, Arsenal are looking like they want to do something special this summer. Now, would those players be the difference? I don't know. We'll see. But for the PSG game, I think that we win, but it goes to extra time, and then we don't have any subs, so we end up losing, like on pens or something. So, like, I don't know if you guys saw, like, the bench in the first game. Let me just tell you, the second game, don't go look at it.
I'm seeing weird numbers up in here. Is that number 67?
So, like, at some point, yeah, sure, PSG are this young team, but, like, go player for player and see how much you spent on those players, like, who those players were before they joined. And, like, what Arteta is doing is basically unheard of in Champions League. So, yeah, it's cool. But here, till the wheels fall off.
My pick for winning the thing for now, they're still in it at the time of recording. Inter Milan. We'll see what happens as time goes on. But I wouldn't mind if Ars. I feel like I'm of the mind of if Arsenal is going to lose in the finals, they might as well lose now. I don't want to like a different kind of heartbreak getting all the way to the finals and losing. But like you said, I agree with you that everything that could go wrong has gone wrong for Arsenal this season, from losing key players to crazy decisions that we've never seen before to just just unlucky. I've never seen this kind of unlucky. Yeah, go on.
So I think losing the final might actually be better because every time Arteta has to surpass something, he overshoots. So like you lose in the final, I guarantee you are going to win Champions League next year. I don't even know how, but like it's just good to be in his head. Everything that so the good thing that he learns, right? So like when we played Man City and Man City were running through us like idiots, he learned that he needed defensive solidity. When we played Liverpool and they were pressing the light out of us, he learned that he needed a way to pass around that press. Now he has to learn that he needs like maverick attackers. And again, the links are coming out, players that are under the radar but actually have that gene in them. So losing in the final against like a Barcelona where you have Yamal like making crazy runs around all your players. Although funny enough, I don't think he's going to do anything against MLS. Like it's crazy to say that out loud, but I am so sure about it.
Are they not age mates? That one.
You get they've been playing each
You've
other
been playing
for at
seniors
least
since now you're playing
yeah.
my age mates.
You get so I think that that's something that I would like to see. And to be honest, like you guys are talking about the Roma, there's something we didn't really get to try in that first game, which is like actually take set pieces against these guys. Because like the one set piece we took, we actually scored. Like the one set piece we took, we actually scored. And then they did a very good job of kind of like not letting us take corner kicks, not letting us actually get like free kick in dangerous areas. So like a lot of free kicks were like in our halves, and then we're using like Raya to kick it as long as possible. It doesn't quite have the same effect. So like if you can put them in areas where they don't want to be, and that's where Rice in midfield is going to be insanely important. So yeah, now that I'm talking about it, yeah, we're gonna slap them.
The guy's gingering himself. I'm gonna hit you with a question that I deliberately didn't give you guys prep for. I wanna catch you guys on the fly, so I want each of you to answer, and I'll start with Dami because he's a street ball fan. Yamal or Saka?
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Goddamn.
I was thinking
Uh,
about this over the weekend. I was like,
I'll have to I'll have to go Yamal just because of age. Longer lifespan so far.
catchy.
But it's not I'm not discrediting
If I
Saka.
if I'm going by this season, obviously it's Yamal. He's been the most fit. But body of work, Saka all day.
When you say
Saka
body of
all
work,
day.
what do you mean?
Like for what they've done over their career, Saka all day.
Yamal did beat Saka in the final last year.
Yeah, he beat England. He didn't beat Saka, but that's a different conversation. But like for me, the way I look at it is honestly, if Saka goes on to win the Champions League and win the World Cup or a major trophy for England, like the Saka documentary is gonna slap good, man. Because it's gonna start off with Saka as a 16 or 17-year-old missing penalty for England. Like you can already see the Beckham documentary like ties there. It's like the revenge
The
are
football
going from
writers are writing.
exactly the football writers going from starting your career missing a penalty, being booed by half racism, being booed by half the country to being this most beloved character. No, for me, if you're asking me to pick today, fully fit, Saka or Yamal, I'll definitely pick Saka.
The funny thing is, the outlier of this is seeing how good Anthony is in La Liga makes me feel like if Saka was in La Liga, he'll really be killing these guys, man. I'm just saying that's what I'm just thinking.
Bro,
It's
it's
not
the
just
truth.
that. It's that like at Lamin's age, Saka was getting kicked to high heavens like 6 or 7 times a game. So Yamal is still kind of fresh by the time he gets to Europe, right? So I mean, the guy is a fantastic player. Let's not even lie or anything. But just that like I've never seen Saka do stepovers. And then when he saw the PSG players like doing all sorts of magic tricks, he's like, oh, I can do that too. And he just starts doing it in the exact same game. No prep, no nothing. Like, that guy is the most ridiculous player. I just think that he gets enough, like, because he's seen as this church boy that just wants to do the good thing. And Yamal, because he's like this really bad boy with his dyed hair and saggy pants and taunting players, like, it's easy to see him as that guy. But like, let me just say, they've put up all sorts of star boys against Saka, and thought and prayer to Yamal's career if they start comparing to Saka, because nobody has won that argument yet. So yeah, let's see how that goes. But he's a good player, though.
I know it's a really difficult question. It's a really tough one. But yeah, we'll see how their careers go. I don't think there's anybody you can really compare Yamal to at his age right now, and Saka as well. And that's, I don't know. I feel like for some reason there's just a bias against Saka. I don't get it. Like, people will die on the sword of this guy is not world class. Then when you ask
It's Arsenal. It's Arsenal. Like, I think that's why I get angry and I start like over talking and defending. Like, Cole Palmer scores the penalty after not scoring for 3 or 4 months, and they're already glazed. They're glazing him already. Like, I don't even understand. Like, like Ahmad. No, people are like, oh, Ahmad is on the same number of goals. He has scored more than Saka this season.
I saw that.
Because he plays for Man United, people are shouting. But guess what? He has the same number of goals that Waneri that we don't even play that much. So, like, where's the level most of the time, right? It's in other teams, it's easy to be a star. Like, you can just show up one game every 6 months and everybody shouts for you. But then at Arsenal, you can be doing it every single year. Like, guys are still debating whether Saliba is world class, or if Rice is world class, or if Saka is world class, or if Raya is world class, or if Gabriel, the defender, is world class, if Timber is world class, MLS is world class. Like, these are all just random players that just should have a bigger rep in the game, but because they play for Arsenal, it kind of models their market, unfortunately. So, like, even Trent, when Trent gets to Real Madrid, everybody will suddenly remember that he's world class at passing. So, like, there are just certain teams where people will get more hype than other teams, and they don't think anybody can do about it. So, yeah.
Trent should come to Madrid. We'll give him all those image rights, all those things he wants.
Yes, and we. We'll treat him good.
Yes, we. Image rights. He should come over. Don't worry.
We'll treat him good.
He'll be giving those long balls to Mbappe and Vini to run on to.
I
Bro,
know,
it's a
I know
match made in
Kachi,
heaven.
deep down, Kachi is thinking about that 34-year-old Trent transfer to Man United.
I really pray that they crash and burn.
Wow, bro.
Bro, he's a Real Madrid player, bro. He's a Real Madrid player.
He'll be your
That's why I wish they crash and burn.
He's in Spain, bro. He'll be fine.
After all
Don't
the
worry.
things Real Madrid has done,
That means
They'll play him in midfield. They'll play him. It will be like the David Beckham role.
I didn't think I could hit a Liverpool player more than Michael Owen. But
Don't worry, Damien. Martinelli has one more for him this Sunday. Just one more. And you'll be there live and direct to watch it. That's the best part. One more.
I'm definitely going to be blowing his ass on Sunday.
Switching to Europe's younger brother. I want to say lesser brother, Europa. I want to get you guys' take on Man U or Chelsea, Man U or Spurs reaching the finals of this thing. Do you think it says a lot about the strength of the Premier League, or is this just the backlash of, for the first time, Champions League clubs didn't drop down to Europa? Is it as simple as that?
Which top competition did either team face on their way to the semi-final other than Lyon? I don't think there's any strong teams.
Bilbao? When everybody was shouting Nico?
Bilbao has the best. They have the best defense in the Spanish league. That's all I'm going to say.
They're not European giants. They're not European.
Lazio, the same Spanish league that Anthony did to toil around with.
He found his Brazilian passport, man. You better recognize. You better recognize.
Go yesterday was bad, though.
Yo.
But anyway, yeah, I don't think. I just think it's down to lack of serious presence in the Europa
You
League.
you want to know something funny? If Anthony wins Europe Conference League with Betis, because Betis is in the Conference League semi-finals, they're up to 1. And if Man U wins Europa, Anthony will collect medal from 2 European competitions. Be the first player ever to do that.
Double.
Bad guy.
All we do is make records, man. You know what I mean?
Work smart, not hard.
My guy will be like, hey, I've completed 2 out of 3 for European football.
You know what I
All I
mean?
need is 1 more.
What is that thing that Igalo said? Favor beats hard work or something like that. So
Exactly.
But yeah, so Dami, your stance is the lack of those big teams. That's basically what I'm saying about the presence of Champions League teams dropping down.
For me, I don't think so.
Why?
For me, I think it's in the Europa. Lazio were very good up until when they fell to this Bodo Glimt side. Sociedad also they have a decent pedigree in the Europa League. They fell through as well. For me, it's you play who is in front of you. After all, Sevilla won Europa when they were 12th. They came 12th in La Liga. It's just all of a sudden that Man U and Tottenham are getting close to the final that everybody wants to bring it up and make it a big deal. When Sevilla were doing it, all like, oh my God, this Sevilla is the best Europa League team since God knows when. It's always they are, but this is an English, to me, it's an English league bias at this point. When Spanish leagues were carrying all the European trophies, nobody was saying, oh my God, why is Spain winning all this? All of a sudden, nice English teams can do the treble across all 3 competitions.
The team that beat Lyon chopped 4-1 from Brentford.
Bro, this is life.
Yeah. Bro, that was
No,
let me
give you another one. PSG beat Arsenal. Arsenal whooped. PSG beat Liverpool. Arsenal whooped Liverpool 5-1. So, bro, 1 + 1 is never equals 2.
when do you beat Liverpool 5-1?
Is it no? Sorry, Man City. PSG beat Man City, right? Whoop them, right? Arsenal whooped Man City 5-1. So, bro, 1 + 1 is not always 1 + 1 is not always equals 2.
I don't think that is it. It's objectively, like, Liverpool did not win Europa last year because they played Atlanta, and Atlanta finished 3rd in their group last year and dropped down. The years that Arsenal were in the Europa League, we faced Chelsea, who were 3rd and dropped down. We faced Atletico Madrid. We faced Sporting. We faced Poli. So, like, it's kind of like, okay, what do you want? And, like, you always have this conversation about, like, what is why you don't kill yourself if you don't win a trophy, because sometimes it just doesn't fall for you, right? Like, we play, sometimes you can do everything right and the guys they give you will just not work out. So it's not right to think that, oh, because the 3rd place team didn't drop down, or if they had dropped down, Man U will still be where they are. They won't. Like, they basically almost went out to Lyon. If not that Lyon started bringing on, I don't even know the players they're bringing on in that game, right? So, that said, English teams are significantly stronger than other teams. So, like, while, like, the very best team in these other leagues are, like, as good as, if not better than, Premier League teams, once you go past the 2nd place, all of them are basically below 3rd or 4th place English Premier League teams. And that's why people like Man U and Tottenham that had negative goal difference over 4 seasons can do whatever they want to do in that league.
Relax with that.
But true, I just feel like it needs to be.
We're undefeated in Europe, bruh.
Who cares, man? I'm
From
sure
the
Chelsea
10
is
hard
undefeated.
days. I'll relax with the conference.
The Conference
There you
League.
go.
They don't even show the Conference League on regular TV channels. That's how bad it is, bro. They don't even show the Conference League. It's hard for me to find Conference League highlights on, like, a legit.
You can't find the highlights. You actually can't. But the last thing we want to talk about here is the trophy pursuits. Right? I know Arsenal is not in these competitions, or just in Europa, but in FA Cup and Carling Cup. And that's why the Arsenal fans that we've seen online are on Arteta's back about, bro, how long can we keep trusting process? How long can we go trophyless? This was our chance. We've been second for 2 years. The team that we've been chasing finally falls off. and we have our most unlucky season. I know it's not your fault, but you are the man to blame with this. Man U during their most banter years, yeah, you have to just blame the manager, right? The person at the top always gets the blame. That's just it. Arteta literally came out and said he wanted a striker, but people blame him for not having the striker. Like, bro, I wanted a striker. It's not my job to, you know what I mean? But, but people are still blaming him.
Thank you for that sentence. So if someone comes out saying, I want a striker, and then he doesn't get a striker, whose fault is it?
They better just blame the manager. That's the nature of it, right?
I get that, but like, would that be a reasonable person? So that's my point. These are not reasonable people. These are not people who generally are doing. I mean, I have to be careful because there's one person that's doing very well in life that has that kind of perspective. But like in general, these are not people that are like taking life seriously, right? Like, it's a game. There's 22 men running after a balloon on TV. Like, let's chill out a little bit, man. Like, it's not that serious. There are a lot of things that you do in life where your reward is that you get to try again, not that you actually win the thing, right? So Arteta has done his best. Like, show me a team anywhere in the world, any league, any grassroots football where their best player goes injured for 4 months and they are winning games, or they stay second.
It doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen. Liverpool last year were going to win quadruple or quintuple, whatever the hell they were trying to win, and then one person or two people get injured, and next thing you know, they are no longer in the competition. So you know these things. The year before, same thing. So like, what are we doing here? At what point do you just say, you know what? Okay, we didn't do well this season, we'll go again. Like unnecessary heartache for no reason, in my opinion. But yes, it would be nice to start winning trophies soon. But then it's funny because Kachi sent me the thing about since Alex Ferguson, you guys have won, how many? 7. And he counted Europa League, counted Community Shield, which was quite interesting, counted FA Cups, counted seconds. Sure.
Bro,
in that same time, Arsenal have won at least 8. And I'm not even counting certain things.
And
we've come second. It's more than what you've won since this guy left. So like, you come to me and tell me, oh, since you are in your banter era, you're still winning stuff. Yet in that same period, you finish above Arsenal like 4 times in like 12 years. So like, what are we doing here? Like, you can banter me one way, but when I say the fact the other way, it's suddenly a problem, right?
You know why the only people that can banter us is Liverpool, their trophy war, bro.
It doesn't matter. Like,
you guys can banter us.
Bro, you have a manager that's about to relegate you next year.
Relax with that. We're not getting relegated. Relax with that.
Man United will not finish above 11th next year.
Relax with
and
that.
To be because of this manager. And I really hope you win the Europa League so that you'll be in Champions League and you can get it from both sides. There is no possible conceivable way that I'm winning the answer. You are finishing at least 16th.
PGMOL will never let Man United get relegated. Let me just leave it at that.
No, the only reason why the only reason why United are not getting relegated this year is ETH. The only reason. That's the only reason you are not relegated this year,
bro. My boy.
Of the 17 teams that are still in the Premier League for next year, Man United are last, and that's just counting games between the 17 teams. You are dead last. It is literally the worst Premier League team you have ever had in the history of time, and you're going to give this guy more money to buy players.
We are not giving him more money, bro. We are giving him the money of the players that are leaving. Is the money we are giving him.
We're saying the same thing. Don't worry.
We're balancing our books. He's not getting new money.
Maybe you'll be here now. You've laughed your laugh. I will laugh my laugh next year,
bro. A man that's seen 4 can see no 4. I've seen the worst.
You've not seen Tottenham start celebrating Europa League title on your head.
It's okay.
So Spurs can't beat us. No, that's not okay. Bro, if Spurs go to beat us, let's just lose to Bilbao, please.
Why?
Kachi, I beg you.
No, I can't.
I beg you.
I can't.
Just, if you lose that game, you will rep Madrid.
No, God.
You will rep Madrid, Kachi.
I swear. So now we use us to break their God
break their
forbid.
curse. But then they'll use our worst team to break the curse. Don't worry, bro. See, I have faith in my team. The footballing gods are on our side.
Footballing
We
gods.
better beat them. They beat us 3 times this season.
That's what I'm saying. Dammy knows what I'm talking about. Whatever
3.
witchcraft Man U channel sometimes, this team be channeling witchcraft.
Nah,
They should better channel it, man.
Because bro, till now, Leon players are still shocked how Man U won that game.
No, that Man U game against Leon. The coach that brought on that Fofana guy, I will never understand what he thought that guy was coming to do. I've never seen a worse winger in my life. Like ever,
did he assist the goal or the second? Their third.
That mistake assist that he did.
He assisted the goal.
The guy doesn't know what to do. The second he came on, that match ended in your favor. Such a bad stuff. I feel like I have many messages where I was just like, this guy is bad. This guy is so bad. But hey, you know what?
No, but clearly he forgot he was playing Man U. Bro, there's a spirit in that stadium, bro. Bro, good and bad. Spirit. See, there's a spirit where we lose bad or we win. We win games we should not be winning. That's all I'm gonna say. So,
bro, it sounds like the spirit can still pop up again.
Please, I just please, man. Spurs
and Ahmad is back. That's
please.
The one thing I'm happy about. Ahmad is back. Thank God. That's the one thing, because bro, our attack needs.
Even Mount is out here scoring. First goal in 13 months. Looks like this guy. one goal per 13 months.
Never buy a player from Chelsea, bro. If Chelsea is selling a player, never ever
let's
buy.
say Nicola Jackson next.
Relax with that, please.
That's my striker, bro.
Please. But Chelsea was doing well when he was injured. Or not injured, I guess. But yeah, final predictions for Euro. Let's do top 5. I'm genuinely sad for Forest. I'm actually sad for these guys, man. This is a reality check of all reality checks. I thought they were cruising. What happened? What happened?
They didn't win their games.
Aren't they 6th? Yes, it's not easy.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
It's easy to win when there's no pressure. Now that there's pressure, you be thinking before you shoot any ball, thinking before you pass any ball. Yeah. Like Mike Tyson said, everybody has a plan till they get hit in the face. Now they've been hit in the face, these bros have no plan. Because their formation was literally park the balls and catch on the counter.
But it was working for so long. Dami, who are your top 5? Who are qualifying for Champions League? You can slide Man U out or Spurs in there as per Europa winners.
And that doesn't make them top 5.
Who is qualifying for Champions League?
Liverpool, Arsenal, City, and Chelsea.
Not Newcastle, not Villa.
I'm trying to give my fixed slot, so I don't know which one of them is going to choke more. I'm looking at the fixture. I think I'll give it to Villa.
I'm using the picture that Kachi sent. I can read it for you. I don't know how good your memory is. There are a lot of teams in here. Or you looking at it? Okay.
Yeah, so Liverpool, Arsenal, City. Who did I say for?
You said Chelsea.
Villa and Chelsea. Because if Chelsea is going to go in, Newcastle will not make it.
Newcastle is going to play Chelsea, Arsenal, and Everton.
Yeah, so their game is going to be a decider, I feel.
Newcastle plays Arsenal and Chelsea at home. Bro, Newcastle at home is a different beast, bro.
No, Arsenal is away. Okay, wait, they're playing Newcastle. Arsenal is playing Newcastle is playing Arsenal away. The other 2 games are home. Chelsea and Everton are home. Demand them. Demand them.
They're getting packed. Yeah.
By the time that game comes around, you guys will be celebrating your Champions League final. Don't worry. That's my view.
Unless we play kids, but it's
who's making Champions League?
Oh, Liverpool, Arsenal, City. Liverpool, Arsenal, City, Chelsea, and Newcastle. I don't want Aston Villa to make it. I want Rashford, the freedom fighter, can go fight freedom in Europa.
But Sancho is there now. Sancho is in Chelsea.
In Chelsea, let him stay there. They owe us 5 million for not wanting to buy him, so they should send him back and with our 5 million since they don't want to buy him. Because then if they go to Champions League, they might make the bad decision of wanting to buy him and then run us that 25 million because we need that money back quick. So they will make it. No, Chelsea will make it, and because now with Romeo Lavia back, they're a more stronger team. But no, Chelsea will make it. So for me, it is the Liverpool, Arsenal, City, Newcastle, and Chelsea.
It is, sir. You're muted.
Liverpool, Arsenal, City. I strongly believe that Forest will make it because they're going to beat Chelsea in that last game. And Chelsea are going to lose to Newcastle. So that should buy them enough to come. So Forest and what's it called now? Newcastle, I guess.
Technically, on paper, Chelsea has the hardest run with Newcastle, Man U, and Forest. Technically, on paper. But
why is Man U making it?
Shut. What do you mean? Why is Man U making it?
They get a break. They can rest players before the Forest game.
Oh my goodness. Now we've suffered in this war.
When you start playing full team against relegation teams, man, game's gone.
I think it's hard. It's a really hard one. I'll say City, Newcastle. I don't know about Newcastle, man. I really don't know about Newcastle. City, Chelsea, Liverpool, obviously Arsenal. One more. I guess Newcastle by default, because I don't have faith in them. I don't know why. They're very hot and cold. Their midfield is very good, but their defense has mistakes in them. I don't know. They're just very hot and cold to me.
But then they have the blue chip number 9 in the Premier League, Alexander Isak. Don't worry, he will play the last 3 games. He won't get injured the last 3 games. And Tonali is a player that's been resting since the gambling ban. The guy is ready to go.
That's why you factor in the drugs. Sorry, I don't know my mic was on.
All right. Well, we'll leave it at that for now. Good luck with all the teams who are playing in Europe. Liverpool gets to sit back and watch us with their Champions League championship medals, and we'll see how it goes. Good luck to Man U. Hopefully, whatever happens for our favor. If we're going to lose against Spurs in the finals, I want us to just lose this week and just get it over with. I don't want to lose Spurs in the finals.
Man U is playing Bodo Glint in the final. You heard it here first.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Bodo Glint will turn over scores.
That shows the level of requirement that Wi-Fi password is contesting for the final.
I'm telling you, Bodo Glint. See, Bodo Glint had 3 midfielders out. 3 midfielders out, and these guys always score 2 or more.
It's Bodo/Glint.
Yeah, Bodo/Glint.
They were not sure what name to give the club. I first come in Bodo,
partnership
but
between
I
Bodo
also
and
go
Glint.
by Glint.
Yes, it's /Glint. Oh my goodness gracious.
See, let me just tell you, Kachi, if those guys be taught that, I'm sorry, they're going to destroy United. That's why I know.
Let them destroy us.
That's also full of bad.
I always tell people, see, Man U, when it comes to one-off games, these players can summon whatever footballing gods out there and play the games of their life. That's all I'm
When
gonna
they start ignoring your manager,
I am more afraid of Spurs in the
Me
final
too.
than I am of Bodo Glint.
Me too.
I genuinely am.
Me too.
but that's not like a crazy
You
sentence.
guys are winning as the team that broke Spurs' generation.
I don't want that.
That would be
Man.
mad.
I really don't want that.
They will now come with their Spurs won a trophy before us now. Like, who cares, man?
Like
who
seriously,
cares?
please.
But they won it on your head, though.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. I don't want that. I don't want that smoke.
Hurricane has made the list 67 players that left Spurs and won it. That's mad.
My guy, they post video. His teammates are just like, oh, yeah.
It's my 13th, but it's okay. It's okay.
He was celebrating with Kimi. Kimi can dash him some of his medals he has.
But you know what's funny? You can see it in Kane's eyes that it's not what he thought it was going to be. Like, it's not as... Nobody cares. It's Bundesliga.
It's Bundesliga. Nobody cares.
Bro, a win is a win.
Bro,
Nah, not really.
Good for him, but man.
Bro,
For a
looks
man
happier.
for a man that's never won, bro, a win is a win.
He looks happier when they were giving him the award for having 200 goals.
Even Kingsley Coman that nobody rated anymore. Like, bro, I have 12. I can give you 2.
12. I can give you 2.
It's like, bro, I'll run you 12. Which one? Which league do you want? I have Italian league. I have French league. I have German league.
But if Kane wins UCL,
this guy said, which league do you want? If Kane wins UCL, this bro, oh no, man. I'll be happy for him still. I can't lie. I'll be happy for him.
But winning what? UCL?
If they win UCL, yeah.
It can't happen. Don't need to think about it.
Next season.
For me, I'm happy for Vincent Kompany, black manager, winning German league. It's not easy, bro. It's not easy.
It's actually not.
Just had to go meet the only team in the league to win it.
Hey,
Nice.
I mean, Tuchel didn't win it with them.
It is what it is.
All right, cool. Let's end this. Beautiful. Let's see what happens this week. Let's see what happens with the run-in. And let's see what happens next season with Amorim leading the great Manchester United to a top 4 finish. Easy. Slight work.
Top 4.
Top 4. You heard it here first.
I feel like I need to start
Slight
gambling.
work. Slight work.
Top 4.
Top 4,
Yo,
man.
are you willing to pay off my mortgage for that?
Top 4.
I'll pay yours up. I'm not sure I'll see the money.
What would be the odds of that? What's the odds of that right now for mine to make it up for next season?
Go check it. You heard it here first, man.
The only reason it's not 0 is because there's no odds that is 0. But I'm guessing you're more likely to get beaten by a shark in your living room than United finishing top 4.
But I always tell you guys, when it comes to Man U, bro, don't play the odds.
Play the
These
odds.
guys have made Man U have made so many people rich.
Except you, apparently.
we don't bet.
I don't bet on Man U games, bro. I don't bet on Man U games.
That's my point exactly. You can't even back
bro,
it.
I'm a risk averse investor. I don't do such things. That's the kind of investment you make. Your financial advisor will quit.
Like, what's wrong with you? You're not listening to the advice. What's the point of me being here? Oh my god. All right, cool. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for listening. As always, continue to love football. Peace. Let's see.